Someone who walked away from you is really suffering right now. They won't admit it. They're pretending as if everything is okay, but they are paying the price for walking away from you, for walking away from somebody who was so good to them, so kind to them. Somebody was in your life, but they bit the hand that fed them. Never bite the hand that feeds you. They thought they could have made it without you, but right now they're suffering. Things are not the way they were before. They are like the prodigal son who walked away from his father, who walked away from wealth, who had an amazing life, and he thought he could have done it alone. So this prodigal son went his way, having nothing to do with his father, found a bunch of friends. A lot of friends surrounded him because he had money. They were there with him, eating and drinking with him. And that is what is happening to some of you right now. Somebody walked away from you and they think they have this perfect life. For a moment, they thought, yes, they're better off without you. For a moment, they thought they were winning. People are comforting. People are making them think that they did the right thing, that is. As you give the video a thumbs up, give the video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. But here's what? As time goes by, they realize that they made a big mistake. They're realizing that they messed themselves up. They sabotaged themselves. So there was this prodigal son partying and drinking and having fun and, being there for his friends until all the money ran out. Somebody walked away from you and the money has figuratively run out. They're not doing well. They're not doing as well as they did before. Things were better for them when they were with you, when they were walking with you. But they were ungrateful. But they didn't know how to say thank you. Thank you for what you had done for them. They didn't appreciate your presence in their life. And that is why right now they have to deal with your absence. If people don't appreciate your presence, they will have no choice but to deal with your absence. What they had was taken away from them because of their lack of gratitude. So like the prodigal son, this person walked away from you and they think that everything is okay for a while until their luck runs out, until the money runs out, until the well runs dry, and now they're missing the water. So that prodigal son, all his friends left because these friends were only there to use him. And he found himself competing with pigs, taking a job, feeding swine. We're talking about somebody who was living like a prince. Now he's feeding swine and he's so hungry, he's stealing food from the pigs. And that is what is happening to that person who was ungrateful, who walked away from you. When they walked away from you, they said so many terrible things about you. They never told anyone how you had supported them, how you had been there for them in so many ways. They never told anyone how kind you were to them. They wouldn't paint you in a positive light. They said so many negative things about you. And that is why it's so hard for these people. When they walk away, they've said so much. They've done so much. It's hard for them to come back because they've gone too far. They're embarrassed. They're ashamed. They thought they wouldn't need you, and look how they need you now. But they've said so much. They've dug a pit for you and they've fallen into it. Their vibration is not aligned to yours. And you see, that is what happens in the first place. Somebody was in your life, but they were not vibrationally aligned to you. Somebody was in your life, but they weren't supporting you. They were against you. Somebody you were doing so much for. And it doesn't matter who it is, if it's a family member or a friend. So it was only a matter of time till they lost you. They had to lose you. It was only a matter of time because they were not aligned to you, because they were not into you, because they were only pretending with you. They were fake. And how can two walk together if they're on different paths? There you are on the advancing path. They were not. They were not about this life. You're about this advancing life, as the birds sing in nature. They were not about that. So they eventually had to lose you. Something had to happen. Something happened. Something happened that triggered it. Eventually, in other words, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. It was gonna happen eventually, but then something happened and they eventually walked away from you. And it seems as if that is what caused it. But that is not the only thing. They had been thinking about it. They had had no respect for you for a long time. They were not aligned to you for a long time. They were talking bad about you behind your back for a long time. They had no respect for you for a long time. Don't think it just happened. That is why when people can walk away from you, let them walk. It is not sudden. They had been thinking about it. They had lost respect for you. It's almost like when a relationship ends, a romantic relationship. She didn't just walk away today. He didn't just decide today I'm walking away. He didn't just walk away today because of what you said. No, or she, he or she, whichever. That is who they are. Are you with me? Are you with me, advancing man? Are you with me, advancing woman, chosen one? Are you with me? I said they had to end up losing you. Whoever is not with you They're not for you, they're against you, they're not walking with you, they're not aligned to you, so they have to go their way. They must end up losing you because they are ungrateful. You're doing so much for them, they won't say thank you. And furthermore, they're only receiving. They're giving nothing back. They're transgressing the law of giving and receiving. Giving and receiving are like two wings. On a bird, two wings. You cannot fly with one wing. The bird needs two wings to fly. So take away one wing and that is it. So you were giving and they were only receiving. They had to end up losing you. But when they went their way, they didn't do it thinking that they were losing. They did it thinking they were winning. They did it thinking everything was working out for them. They didn't realize how much of an asset you were in their life. So they went their way and they had people supporting them. They had people cheering them along as if they had made the right decision, but these people are only destroying them. These people are only bringing them down. Misery loves company, and these people don't want them to make progress. People end up walking away from somebody like you who would have helped them move forward, and they tag up with people like themselves, people who bring them down, because that is just the way it is. Like attracts like. It's like the YouTube algorithm. If you're interested in something, that is what you're gonna see. You will see more of it because that is what you're about. YouTube will recommend it to you. So you will see less of what you're not interested in. You will not see it until you do not see it at all. And it's the same for them. So they've attracted losers in their life because they are losers. I said somebody walked away from you and sabotaged themselves. They walked away from a blessing. When they walked away from you, my goodness, they lost their blessing. And I know it's tough for some of you because you love this person. You care about them. For some of you, it's loved. But you have not lost anything. It's their loss. And you cannot force anybody to do what they don't want to do. Let them do their thing. It is them who have lost their blessing. They just brought a curse on themselves. It is not that you're wishing for this at all. For many of you, I'm talking about a family member. You don't want a curse on them. They're the ones bringing this on themselves. You try to help them. You talk to them. And for many of you, it happened after you talked to them. Somebody wanted to do whatever they wanted to do, and it's as if you were in their way. Somebody didn't want to walk on the righteous path. Somebody didn't want to be a good person, didn't want to do good, and it's as if you were in their way. So they had to walk away from you. And now they're suffering. Look what they did to themselves. Who does that? Somebody type in the comments, who does that? Who walks away from a treasure like you? Who walks away from somebody who is their biggest cheerleader? Who walks away from somebody who has their back like that? Who does that? Who sabotages themselves like this? Who engages in self-sabotage like this? Who does that? Who has a diamond and sees some broken glass over there and chooses the waste broken glass instead of a real expensive diamond? Who does that? Who has the real thing and goes for the fake, the imitation? Who does that? And I can hear somebody thinking they do that as we hear on this advancing channel. A lot of them, they're too ashamed to say sorry. At least the prodigal son was able to check himself and to go back home where his dad threw a party for him. And for many of you, if it's a family member, you don't mind, you wish they would come back. For many of you, if it's a romantic partner, hey, stay there, stay over there. But their ego is in the way. They've said too much, they've done too much. They're suffering, but they refuse to apologize. They are who they are, and there is nothing I can do about it. There is nothing you can do about it. So meanwhile, work on yourself. Meanwhile, keep climbing. Meanwhile, keep advancing. What are your goals? Meanwhile, focus on your goals. Continue to have faith. Continue to believe. Continue to know that everything is working out for you. Don't allow what they did to crush you and make you feel down. Be happy. Just because they're unhappy, which they've chosen that, doesn't mean that you will make yourself unhappy. You will choose happiness. You will choose joy. You will choose love. And you will choose peace. They want you to feel bad for something they did to you. They want you to feel guilty as if you're the one who wronged them. They want you to apologize as if you're the one who wronged them. They're blaming you. They're acting as if they're the victim. They're behaving as if they did nothing wrong. You're the villain. And it is what it is. You cannot change their minds. They are who they are. But look what happened. Look what happened when they thought they were better off without you. Look what happened when they thought they could live without you. They didn't need you. Look what happened when they were so ungrateful. A lack of gratitude cuts the wires that connect you to the source from which all blessings flow. Look what happened. Now they're in a mess. Now they're in big trouble. It is what it is. You will keep moving forward. You will keep pressing on the upward way. You will keep gaining new heights every day. As we're here on this advancing channel, and I send you good vibes. I send you love, light, positive energy. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to reading your comments. Like the video, Share it with somebody who needs to hear this message. Big up to every subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Big up to every member. Thank you for being a member, an advancing visionary, luminary, or explorer. Great way to sow. Great way to sow good seeds. But I was really saying, great way to show support. Those of you who support this channel, you are valued and you are greatly appreciated. My name is Manchas. Thank you so much for watching and listening. One love, God bless, and all the best.